Everyone, I'm John Deere and welcome. This is going to be an extra special segment of my Sew and Tell series, and the reason why is this design that I'm going to show you is the design that was responsible for catapulting my entire career. It's a design that I probably don't think you've ever seen anything quite like it before, and quite possibly you may never see anything like it again. And the reason why is it's something that I did that kind of defied the laws of embroidery. And I actually did a design 20 years ago in 1998 that actually used 3D foam. Now 3D foam had already been out for a couple years at that point. I wasn't the person who invented it, but I saw my first 3D foam design, and I ended up buying a baseball hat, and I took an X-Acto knife and I cut away at the exposed stitches that were there, and underneath I actually found this foam, and it looks exactly like the craft foam that you see, and it was in 2mm heights. So I started thinking, this is the coolest thing that I've ever seen, and I started to experiment and play with it, and I gotta be honest, it probably kept our business really active and profitable for about 3 or 4 years. The reason why is I got so good at doing foam designs, we became known for it. I got big orders from large contracts and licensing based on the quality of our foam designs. Now in 1998, I actually decided to push the envelope, and the way I did that was I didn't take just one piece of foam, which is 2mm thick. I didn't take 2 pieces, which would make it 4mm thick. I actually went to 3 layers of foam. That means that I was sewing through 6mm of foam to create this design. Now here's my little disclaimer to you. Never, ever, ever sew through 3 pieces of foam on any machine. I don't care if you have a high-end home machine or you have a commercial Tajima machine, your machine will sound like it's going to be taking off to the moon if you try to go through 3 layers of actual foam. Now the reason why I can say that with such confidence is because I did it. We did a hat that went through 6mm of foam on a 24 head machine, and there's only 24 of these hats in existence. The reason why is I didn't want to put the machine through the process twice. It sounded like the machine was going to fall apart, but here's the finished results. Now this is a hat that actually has 3 different layers of foam. There's 6mm of foam. Now in the very back where the eyes are, that is actually the fabric. So I'm sewn directly onto the fabric. And then I actually built it up 2mm, then 4mm, and the 6mm areas are just the tips of the ears, the little eyebrows, and the jowl of the bulldog. And if you look at this, you can see the incredible raised effect that you have on this design. Now another disclaimer for you is, and I want you to really listen please, you cannot sew through the bill or the peak of a baseball hat. Do not try it on any machine. It will not work. It will break your machine. What we did was we actually worked with a cap manufacturer, and the cap manufacturer actually gave us the panels of the hats and the crown and the peak, and we embroidered all of the foam on those panels, and then the cap manufacturer put the cap together after the fact. So this is one of my proudest moments in embroidery. It's an incredible design with a lot of dimension. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I do still have more stuff to show you in the future, so make sure you tune in again. Hi everyone, John Deere here, and thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your friends. Also, to become part of the legacy, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every time we release a new weekly video. So join the legacy now. It's no mystery, award-winning embroidery is our history.